Hi everyone, I'm Daniela and today we're making chocolate chip walnut zucchini bread in the air fryer.
Start by chopping 60 grams, half a cup of walnuts. You want to make sure that they're very finely chopped so that they evenly distribute throughout the bread. Let's set those aside and grate our zucchini. I like to remove the bottom end of the zucchini and leave the stem end intact. That makes for a perfect handle when you're grating it. You'll need about 500 grams of zucchini, around 2 cups once it's been grated. Now pop your grated zucchini into a large bowl. If you don't want little green flecks of zucchini skin in your bread, you can peel it before grating. We want to keep this really easy, and I hate dishes, so just crack 3 eggs straight into the bowl with the zucchini. Start whisking up the eggs until they get a little bit foamy. Don't worry about incorporating all of the zucchini at this stage. To the eggs, add 1 cup, 236 milliliters of a neutral oil. Add in 4 grams, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And now you can mix all of the zucchini into the wet ingredients. Add in 2 cups, 400 grams of sugar, and give that a good mix. Directly on top of your wet mix, add 3.5 cups, 420 grams of flour. To the flour, add 3 grams, half a teaspoon of salt, 6 grams, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 3 grams, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 4 grams, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm going to very carefully mix the dry ingredients on top before mixing it into the wet ingredients. This mimics mixing them in a separate bowl. Finally, mix your wet and dry ingredients together. Once you have no more dry bits of flour and it's all incorporated together, it's time to add in our mix-ins. Add in the walnuts we chopped earlier and 90 grams, half a cup of chocolate chips.
I'm using mini chocolate chips because I like how they distribute themselves a little bit more evenly throughout the loaf. The same reason why we chop the walnuts so finely. But you can use regular chocolate chips or leave them out if you don't want them.
Give that a few stirs so that all of the mix-ins are completely combined in the batter. It should look like this.
I'm spreading this recipe out between 2 1-pound loaf tins, but you can just as easily do it in a 2-pound loaf tin if your air fryer will fit it. My loaf pans are non-stick, but if yours aren't, make sure to butter and flour them before adding in your batter.
Divide your mixture into your loaf tins. You might have a little bit left over, and be sure to clean up the edges of your tins if you've made a little bit of a mess like I have.
You want to make sure to use the bake setting on your air fryer and set it to 170 degrees Celsius or 340 degrees Fahrenheit.
Pop your loaf into your air fryer. Now all you have to do is wait.
1 1-pound loaf will cook for about 45 minutes or until the internal temperature reads 88 degrees Celsius or 190 degrees Fahrenheit, or until a toothpick comes out clean. For a 2-pound loaf, you'll want to cook this at the same temperature for an hour and 10 minutes.
While the loaf is still slightly warm, I like to slide a knife around the edge of my pan. This just helps to loosen the loaf so that when I tip it out, it comes out easily. Turn your loaf out of your tin. This is perfect eaten still warm, at room temperature, or even cold from the fridge.
If you have some ripe bananas lying around, why not try my air fryer banana bread? If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, and while you're there, make sure to subscribe because I come out with a new video every week. See you next time!